So, Anna, hello and welcome. I'm very happy to welcome you today, among others, as a representative, a national representative of Latvia at the governing board. Just for those who are not aware, I would like to briefly explain what the governing board is and how important this is for ERA. Governing board determines the general guidelines for the activities of the Academy. It appoints the members of the Board of Trustees and also the management team. And it adopts the budget of the Academy and approves the ERA accounts. So you are since 5 years already a member of this body at our institution. But your experience with ERA started even longer, or let's say even more in the past. It started 10 years ago when you first came to ERA, and in 2011 as a scholar within the frames of the ERA scholarship program. So maybe you remember, or do you remember, how you came across ERA at that time? What was your motivation to apply for a scholarship?
Thank you very much, Jovana, and it's my pleasure to be here today also. And after the years of pandemic, when we did not have a chance to meet in person last year, and this year we have face-to-face meeting by the governing board, and it's very nice to be back and to be involved in the work of the governing board, which is very important for the European Law Academy and also for Latvia, as it was a very important step for Latvia to enter the governing board. But if we come back to the history, and as you also mentioned, my first visit to ERA was thanks to the ERA scholarship, and at those times I worked in the Ministry of Justice as a lawyer, qualified in the family law and in private international law, and it was very important for me to be aware and updated in relation to latest developments in European Union law, as we have approached the presidency of Latvia those times 10 years ago, and it was very nice to come thanks to the scholarship here and to meet with colleagues and to be engaged in such a European environment, and especially before and in preparation to the presidency of Latvia. And it gave me the possibility not only to get the support in relation to the knowledge, but it was a wonderful possibility to make the contacts with colleagues in the other member states. And further, once we were engaged in the preparation of the presidency and afterwards in the negotiations within the Council of Europe, so it gave me a lot of good opportunities to further also to participate in the development of the European policy, and also to support the Ministry of Justice in development of the national policy in line with European Union regulation.
Do you think that the scholarship has made a positive impact in general to your professional career?
Indeed, I would like to say that the sharing of the knowledge is very important, but if we come back to what you have mentioned a moment before, it's more important the possibility to be engaged in the environment and professional contacts, and the possibility to contact your colleague in the other member state and to discuss the ongoing developments and issues and problems in application of the European Union legislation. And it's really very important for the European Union legislation to be applied in an appropriate manner, to have this opportunity for networking between policymakers, judges, other professionals, and it makes the European Union law alive in such a debate.
Indeed. Thank you. And if you have to recommend ERA to young legal practitioners, what would you say? What are the strengths of ERA? What is the quality of ERA? What is to be mentioned?
I guess I would first mention that the ERA is a place where the colleagues working and planning the programs and working in ERA has a real passion of the European Union law, and it's a place where you can feel what the European Union law is, and also to bring this feeling back to your member state, and to elaborate a bit on it, and to apply the European Union law in a very right manner, and to be interested in the European Union law. And I would definitely say that young colleagues working as a judges, as a prosecutors, as a policy makers, and even if not engaged directly in development of the European Union law, because it has a great impact on the justice area nowadays, and should come to ERA and should meet colleagues and from the other member states.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for this opportunity to talk to you, and please spread the word about the ERA Scholarship Program. We have really the capacity to welcome many young legal practitioners to come here and for free, on a free basis, to upgrade their legal expertise when they apply for the ERA Scholarship Program. Thank you, Anna, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.